Alright y'all, so today we are working on the car. Well, it's probably going to be a couple days. It's the weekend before we're supposed to race, so the 15th. We're supposed to race the 21st. We haven't done anything on the car since we last raced, which was probably stupid of us. But we've also taken the... Yeah, we've been a little bit busy and just haven't gotten to it. But we did get the fuel system taken apart for the most part, which is what we thought it was. I read all the comments from the last video. Thank y'all so much for the help, but it sounded like it was in the fuel cell or in between the fuel cell and the engine. So that's what we took apart first. So we got it covered right now, but I'll put up a picture of what that looked like inside. They ain't gonna be able to see it on video. But I'll put up a picture of what it looked like inside. It's just very nasty. This is the pickup right here. It looks clean. And then the line between the pickup going out, it goes up the passenger side of the car. And then there was the fuel filter up there, kind of beside the driver's seat. And it was clean on the side that was going in. It was more clean than we took the side going out, dumped it out, and it was filthy. This is, for the most part, it coming out. And as you can see, there's like oil type thing right there. The best I can describe is like trying to mix water and vinegar, how it just don't mix and creates those bubbles.
Like it does in the tank. That in the tank is water. I can tell you that's water.
I mean, it's still brown, which isn't good. So that's kind of what we've uncovered, and then who knows what it's sending to the engine. So we may have to take an extra look at that, just because it coming out was super dirty. The filter itself was filthy. So inside, the previous owners put wiffle balls in the fuel cell instead of like foam.
And they've been in there since 2019.
Yeah, they've been in there for a long time. And so for those who don't know, you put foam in a fuel cell to keep it from sloshing around. Wiffle balls did the same. They were at the track, and that's when they put wiffle balls in there. They went to the store and got some. Yeah, so here's, you can just see the filth that's all over it. It's even worse
down
inside.
You can just see it.
So we're probably gonna have to see what we need to get. We'll talk to somebody about that. What exactly we need to get, if we need to get a new fuel cell in general, because there's also, from what we can see, no bladder in there. So like a liner on the inside that holds the fuel. So it's just not really the best situation. Kind of rookie mistake for us not checking it. But now we do know the issue, and if we don't get to race the 21st, we'll be here working on the car and getting all that set up. So either way, we'll get back onto the track soon, and we'll also keep going on with this video, working on it. But that's just kind of what we've uncovered and gonna have to fix. So yeah, I guess we'll just continue on to later on. So from the last clip to now, we have ordered a fuel cell. That's it in the big box right there. But what I'm gonna do right now is drop the fuel cell that's in there. So we're gonna get this right here, drop it, take it out. We've already siphoned all the gas out of it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work on right now. Guys, we finally got the tank out, or the cell, and then we got the new cell. We'll put it back in there in a little bit. So that's the goal. Then put the fuel filter on, probably check it where it goes into the fuel pump, make sure nothing is up there, and if something is, then we'll have to look at that, but we'll just keep it going and seeing what all we'll need to change. So guess we'll just continue on.
I don't think it fits.
Huh? Yeah, well.
I'm struggling. That was in my ear.
What's in your ear?
I have no idea. American money.
You probably sit the same way. Okay, alright. Let's take it down. I'd like to see my face in that clip. That works. It'll work.
Hey guys, so we're finally out here working on the late model. Once again, I have no clue where I left off. It's been a long time since we've been out here working on this.
A long time.
I do know that we have been working on the fuel cell, and the radiator is next. We have started to do some work. So if you don't remember, in our first race with this car last year, our only race we did with this car, we didn't do so well. We DNF'd because PB said it was overheating, just had a whole bunch of issues, and we could tell like it just wasn't getting up to speed. It was bogging down in the turns. So we came back, figured out some things that we needed to do. We started off with the fuel system because there were, at the track, we had to pull out wiffle balls in there to stop sloshing around of the fuel. So we took that off, or took those out. And then with that, we noticed that they were degrading. And so we bet that there was junk all through the fuel lines, and we were correct with our assumptions. So we got a new fuel filter, got a whole new fuel cell, and everything back there. It's now 100% correctly hooked up. Well, we hope 100%. So next is the radiator. This is a shroud that came with it. It's kind of just jerry-rigged up there right now. But we think that we also weren't getting enough air to the engine. And so we hope that with these two fixes, we'll be better than we were at the end of last race. And we'll be able to kind of start fresh. So right now we're working on moving the radiator around. Me and my dad worked on it the other day while PB was gone. And so we got a fan shroud just kind of in there, kind of set. We got some stuff down at the bottom we got to move around, work on. But yeah, that is the goal today, huh? Yeah, so PB just said that at one point we were not told that the car had a shroud. At least in its state right now, we think that we need to run that. That's why we didn't have one on there before. And yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're leaving, or gonna start off on this part of the video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. What?
Alright, now it's starting from.
Alright, that's a good sign. It's running. So the car's been on for a while now, and at this point, before we did all this, it would have already overheated or been up to 10. Right now it's sitting at about 140 for water temp, which is really good. So far it's looking promising. We just got it going. Earlier we made sure we fixed the radiator issue with the fan shroud. We got the new fuel cell in earlier, way back, and now we're just testing it out. Got fluids in it, everything looks good. We ran it for about 45 minutes earlier. It stayed at 160 once it got up there and was good, so it's looking good for now. Hopefully it'll stay that way. You doing again? So guys, we have finished up for the day. We did get it running. PB ran it down the path for a couple of times, and he said it never got above 170. So we think that issue should be fixed. We'll actually have to take it to the track. There's an open practice. I'll put the date down below, but in February there is an open practice. We should be out there. That is the plan. And with that, we will hopefully be able to tell more if we are ready to take it to another race or if there's something else that needs to be fixed. We still do have a little bit of a transmission issue, or what could be a transmission issue, so we want to make sure that that is also working. But other than that, we made some progress. The fuel cell's in, fan shroud is on. Those were our two biggest known issues. If anything else pops up, we will look into it, but for now, that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.